What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Dennis Nderitu, yours truly, representing Dennis Nderitu Basketball. Nderitu Basketball. And we are back again. So earlier, we have seen Angola versus Kenya, full game, and the highlights. Now let's check the box score. So we're going to go to the FIBA.www.FIBA.basketball official site. The beaters 83-66. Let's look at the overview of the game. Let's see what really happened. Okay, Eric Ruben Mutoro, Team Kenya, Kenya Morans, had a player efficiency rating of plus 13. Pretty respectable. 18 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals. Okay, but I'll take these 18 points with a grain of salt. Sometimes, when you're trying to get to the truth, you have to take some shots. This is not about taking shots, but when you're getting the truth, you have to take some shots. Out of these 18 points he scored 5 points in garbage time. So if you remove 5 points that he scored in garbage time, where the game didn't really matter, he only scored like 13 points that meant something. But considering the fact that we lost the game, those points don't mean anything. Okay, from the other game, he didn't have any assists. He didn't have as much assists, but yeah, at least he got 1 assist. He was thoroughly outplayed by Abor Bakar Gako. Play efficiency rating 21 plus 21. 8 points, didn't show up as a scorer, but he crashed the boards very well. He facilitated more than this guy. He stole the ball, blocked. So you can say that this guy really dominated in his own way. Coming to the box score. Still the same issue that we had. Player inefficiency. Although there were 18 points scored by Taylor Ongwae, he still had an plus minus of minus 21. And so did majority of the players, except for Valentine Onyango Nyakinda, Fidel Okoth, Fahim Juma. I can say this guy had a plus of 11 because like he wasn't given a lot of minutes, but I'm pretty sure his numbers would have dipped. His efficiency would have dipped when he was given like majority of minutes, like this guy Victor Masiba Bosire. If he was given these minutes, his efficiency would have not been different from this minus 17 from Okal and Mutoro with negative 19. So I mean, it's not a good look. Who played smart cardio in this game? I can say okay. No one played smart cardio. Who played cardio? I can say this guy had an efficiency of this because he played a bit of cardio, but at least you can say that he had a rebound, assist, and a steal, but didn't show up in the scoring. But anyway, this is just me being me. No one had a good game here. Let's not kid ourselves. Everyone stunk in this game as well, especially when they choked the game off in the second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. They didn't show up in any way. Okay, let's look at the bright side. Angola. They showed up pretty respectable. Yeah, I mean, these guys got a plus minus of minus 19. This means that he was getting his spots. He's getting his places on the court. Had 5 points, three rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Yeah, I mean, These guys just flat out dominated. I won't speak much about them because my issue is with these guys. Spreading the well across every player is very important. That's one lesson that Kenya, especially Team Morans representing Kenya, need to understand. You cannot have this guy carrying the whole game, all these minutes, yet you're not you're not like spreading the well across these other players. These minutes should be at least balanced so that you can be able to utilize this guy well. The bulk of the scoring should not be tied to one person alone. If you tie it to one person, it can be pretty efficient and leading to the greatest negative plus minus in this game. So, although you filled up the stat sheet, but did you do it efficiently? In my book, I don't think so. Personally, if I see this, even if we won the game and you had this, there's a lot to work on because this is not a good thing. You cannot be inefficient like this. You have to make smart plays. If it's screens, cutting, getting in the low post, converting, it's very important because we're trying to find a way where we can position ourselves to beat these elite teams. We cannot beat these elite teams when you have such stat lines. Playing heavy minutes and inefficient, that means that you're getting the ball way too much and you're not utilizing the chances that you got well. Anyway, moving on swiftly. We still trailed in the field goal department, actually 2-point field goal department. We took so many shots. But we didn't convert even half of them. So we shouldn't complain that we didn't have any opportunity because we had all the opportunities, but we squandered them. 3-point percentage, it's pretty respectable considering the fact that we scored in garbage time, so those points didn't mean anything. Free throws, we kept fouling too much, so they dominated in that category. Steals, they stole from us. Assists, they dished out the ball the same way I've been insisting even in the past Senegal game. Guys have to spread the well across every player. It's not just one player who has to dominate the ball. Pass the ball, make the smart play. If you're ever going to open look, take the shot. Turnovers, we tied in turnovers because we were never careful with the ball, but these guys, one credit I can give them, the Angola guys knew what to do and what not to do, and they exploited our flaws, and that's why even if we tied in turnovers, we never beat them. Points of turnovers, let's go to rebounding first. Again, out rebounded. It's not a good thing. Crash the boards. They didn't have the size. We had the size, but you never used the size. Points of turnovers, they beat us. They converted transitional points. Fast break points, of course, transitional bucket, easy bucket. Second chance points, they crashed the boards offensively. Points in the paint, this is a gray area right here, which I don't think you players understand. That if a team scores in the paint this much, that means they're really toying with you. That means you're not imposing your size and strength, and you're fouling too much. So this gives them a leeway to like cheat the system and make points for them and opportunities for them. But you cannot let this happen again. Points off the bench, I'm telling you, spread the well across all the teammates. Trust your teammates. Trust each other. That's the only way we're gonna win against these elite teams. They're trusting their bench. That's why they have balanced minutes. Without balanced minutes, you're going to have one person doing all the scoring in an efficient way, and it's gonna make the other team have an edge over us and score much. But here's the smoking gun right here. Y'all guys quit way back in the first quarter, and after that hit that you took, you never recovered. The game was never close. As much as you tried to do a mini run in the fourth quarter, it was not enough because they already had a sizable lead. So any efforts that you made were futile. But I feel like mentally, you're not ready for this team. If there's nothing that you guys cannot do differently, there's no need for you to match up against these elite teams, the likes of an Angola or a Senegal. What exactly can you do differently in a second meeting that's going to remove this disparity? Because mentally they had the mental edge. The time you stagnated in the first quarter. They capitalized on that and they built up on that lead. Even if they fumbled, especially here where they had a scoring slump, the points weren't coming efficiently. They still managed to keep the lead because you also were making dumb decisions on the court. So that's something you have to fix. They led by as much as 30. They controlled the whole tempo of the game. Why is that? Why is it that you can't control the tempo of the game? This represents the first minutes of the first quarter. This represents the whole game. That means you're not paying attention. You got so excited in the first quarter that you forgot the other 3 quarters to play. Alright? Next time, make sure you get to play well. Get to play well, man. First quarter. Again. Made shots. At least you made some shots. You took some risks, you took some threes, got inside. It's okay. Second quarter. At least you tried to make some shots inside, but they were not going in. But they were pretty cold. The guys were pretty cold outside. So that means that you could have capitalized on that as well. But into the third quarter, where you only made 5 baskets, 5 baskets alone, getting outscored by a ton, really speaks a lot about your mentality throughout the game. Need I say more? You people, if you don't get your game together, I don't see you winning. If you don't get your game together, Team Morand, you're not gonna win again. And I will be back here to review this video, and I'll do another video for this game that you're gonna play with them to see what excuses you'll have left, if you any, for why you lost the game. Because me looking at this is very disappointing on my end, having to come here and discuss the same issues. The same issues of gameplay, obeying the shot clock, making efficient plays. Efficient plays dictate the plus minus. This is what makes a play efficient. You can score 18 points, but how did you score them? Did you take so many shots? Did you commit a turnover? Did you foul out? I mean, anyway. Bro, leave your feedback down in the comment section below. Man, leave your feedback in the comments. Make sure you comment. Maybe make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. These guys have me tripping, man. Nderitu basketball. Peace out.